It's been reported as the International Court of Justice's biggest case to date, and the first time the United Nations highest court has provided an opinion on the issue of climate change. ICJ President Yuji Iwasawa says the consequences of climate change are severe and far-reaching. He added that access to a clean, healthy and sustainable environment is a human right, and denying populations these rights may violate international law. The 15-member panel of judges had heard several weeks of testimony and went through thousands of pages of documents before issuing its opinion. Vanuatu and a number of small island nations, particularly vulnerable to the effects of climate change, have been lobbying the UN to take legal action for years. And back in 2023, the General Assembly asked the ICJ for an advisory opinion. The ICJ was asked to answer what are states' obligations under international law and what consequences there should be for major polluting nations.
Failure of a state to take appropriate action to protect the climate system from GHG emissions, including through fossil fuel production, fossil fuel consumption, the granting of fossil fuel exploration licenses, or the provision of fossil fuel subsidies, may constitute an internationally wrongful act which is attributable to that state.
Some top polluting nations are sceptical of the ICJ's jurisdiction, saying legal provisions under the United Nations are sufficient. This advisory opinion is non-binding, but legal experts say the ICJ's assessment carries political weight that could impact the ability for nations impacted by the effects of climate change to seek reparations. William Denselow, CNA, Brussels.